Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tembi Matroshe, and today I will be showing you how I do my apple cider vinegar rinse, as well as how I style my wash and go with gel. Please comment, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I will be linking every product I've used down below. My hair is quite dry. I also have a little bit of buildup from products that I had been using prior to this. You're gonna need apple cider vinegar, a spray bottle, cling wrap, scissors, a towel. I'd also advise that you wear a top that you're not too precious about, because the apple cider vinegar can drip and it does not have a pleasant smell. I start by spraying the apple cider vinegar mixture along the perimeter of my hairline. I also make a part just so that I can reach my scalp a bit better. This apple cider vinegar has been diluted with water, but I know that some people don't dilute theirs. I also spray the mixture on my actual hair. I try to massage it in and get it into all the crevices. I then grab my cling wrap. You can also use a shower cap, a plastic bag. It's genuinely up to you. So I'm going to let that sit in my hair for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll then jump into the shower, co-wash my hair, and begin to style it. I'm using the As I Am gel. I'm also using 2 different edge controls. I'll explain why. A toothbrush, wool, clips, and a wide tooth comb. I also make sections here. This is quite important because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, and you also want to get the gel into every part of your hair. This As I Am curling jelly is absolutely amazing. I am obsessed with it for my wash and goes. It is also locally made, so you are going to find it at Clicks or Dischem, I believe. So I'm using a fair amount of gel just to coat the outer and inner parts of my hair. I use the raking method and I also use the prayer method. I just alternate between the two. And as soon as I'm done with both sections, I put them together with a hair clip. I'm now moving to the front part of my hair, and I continue with the same movement. I am not really fussy about this step because the main aim is to just get your gel on every part of your hair using the prayer method. The most important thing here is the fact that your hair must be dripping wet when you come out of the shower or just after you've washed it, just to maintain that natural curl as well as to avoid the frizz. Because once your hair starts drying, that's when it starts getting frizzy before you put your gel in. So now I am on my final section. I am raking it in. As you can see, the gel has fully coated my hair. You can see some of the definition coming through. And now I'm just pushing upwards because I will be tying my hair into a puff, and I'm still working the gel into the hair, but I'm pushing it upwards. And then I take my wide toothed comb just to gently brush my hair up to prepare for the style. I'm not detangling in any way. I've already detangled in the shower. I'm simply just pushing my hair up. I then take a piece of wool. I prefer this over a hairband. It gives me a tighter hold. Obviously, I don't do this every day. It can actually be very damaging to your hairline and it can cause headaches. So I only do this on some days. And half the time my hair is not tied up in any way or form. So I just gradually inch my way up. Depending on how I want my hair to sit, I can either leave it as it is, or I can just continue to push it up until I'm satisfied. At this rate, I'm just going to tuck the wool underneath. I'm not gonna tie anything. I'm not gonna clip anything. I'm just simply tucking the wool underneath. So the first edge control I used is the Arganics Sheen edge control, and this gives me an amazing slicked kind of smooth edge, which I really like because my edges are super curly. I feel that when I use edge controls that are more on the watery side, I don't get this kind of finish. The other important thing to note when laying your edges is the fact that your edges need to be completely wet. I feel that if they are wet, they tend to last a bit longer. My edge laying process is not always like this. I think I was just being very elaborate that day. I usually will just push the edges back or not lay them at all, but on this particular day I felt, like doing this whoop. You can also use a toothbrush to do your edges. Sometimes I use this rat tail comb because it gives you that really sleek effect, but I'll use a toothbrush every now and then as well. Now the second edge control I'm using is the Slicked from Auntie Jackie's edge control, and the reason I like this one is because it has an extreme hold. So when I use this one by itself, I can also manage, but I find that it doesn't have the thickness to allow me to manipulate my edges the way I just did with the Arganics one. So I wish I could get a combination of the two, but this still works. I now take a blow dryer. Before you murder me, I am not blow drying my hair. I am simply drying my edges on a cool temperature. This works way better for me than using a scarf, and that's because the Aunt Jackie's gel doesn't dry clear. It's so weird, but it actually goes white when you put a scarf. In essence, this is how I revived my hair through hydration. This was also my hairstyle for this Don't Rush challenge that I took part in with other naturals. I will provide their Instagram handles down below. So there you have it, guys. That is the apple cider vinegar rinse, as well as how I style my wash and go with gel. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like and subscribe. All the products used are listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. Love ya.